Hello everybody, this is Cyrus here, back with another Matchbox Real Working Rigs video. I set this up just for a little bit of a display for what I've got going on. Not really the best at the moment. But today we're going to be taking a look for today's Real Working Rig. It is the GMC 3500 Attenuator truck, or as I like to call it, a highway maintenance truck. Partly because that's what I actually referred to these trucks growing up as a kid. Excuse the noise in the background, that my parents are cooking some stuff and they have a timer going off. But I actually have a few truck books that I have, and there was this one right here which featured something similar to what we're looking at in this video. It's a highway maintenance truck. So backstory, I got this book back in, I think it was 2011, 2012, roughly around between December and January, so to speak. But what I do know is this is where I got the name of these type of trucks from. So whenever I see one of these trucks, I recognize the name of them from this book. And then Matchbox released one of these in 2019, and it had a different name, which I wasn't bothered by, but I was wondering, what does the word attenuator have to do with? But it was until after some research that I was able to find out why these are called attenuator trucks. So if you're not familiar, they also refer to these as crash trucks. So how this would work is, let's say you were doing road construction like what I have set up here. So in this case, you would block off a specific amount of the road and then put up safety barriers and stuff to prevent non-concentrated drivers from driving into the construction zone, messing things up, and hitting any workers that are in the construction zone. Now, usually when this is the case, there are some drivers that don't always pay attention when driving, as we all know, especially here in Toronto. No offense if you live in Toronto. But backstory, they have had incidents that unfortunately happened in the past. So what they did is they use what is known as a cushion or crash truck, also referred to as an attenuator. And if there were any drivers that weren't paying attention, they would hit the cushion on the back of the attenuator truck and not the construction workers that are repairing the road. So as you saw, the attenuator cushion folds down, and the sign does pivot a little bit, but you can't fold it over because of these two plastic nubs right here on the two poles holding the sign up. But you can unclip the sign and put it on one of two ways. If I can get it on there. Let me see, can I get it on? If I can, I don't know if I can. But I'm going to do this off camera, so then there's no risk of me breaking it. Got it on. So here's the truck with its sign facing the opposite direction. Let's see if I can take this off now. And then here's the sign in the direction it is when you get in the package. This one, or this particular Real Working Rig, I got in a construction 4-pack that was an online exclusive that they have on a few websites. I purchased mine off of Amazon if you want to pick one of these up. The set, that is. And I did do a separate video on my YouTube channel showing that one. It wasn't really a video of me talking in it. It was just a silent run through in the video. But I will see if I can put a link for that video down in the description. So, aside from the moving features, you could also store like some pylons in the back, maybe some safety fences and stuff. So we'll get a couple. You can fit roughly about 5 cones, and then you could probably fit about, depending, I would need to check if you could fit maybe 10 or 15 cones. That's the big question. Can you fit 3 cones alongside each other in the bed? I haven't checked. No, you can't. You can only fit about 10 cones in the back of the truck. In terms of your paint graphics and molded in details, you do have some storage boxes that could hold like jackhammers and other tools. as well as a Matchbox, I think it's either county or country roadworks. Real working rig number right there. It's kind of hard to see if I zoom out a little bit there. Hopefully you can see that better. RWR for real working rigs. You got a 2020 and a number 32 on the truck. So obviously you can put some cones and fences. So aside from messing around there, let's give this a quick little test. Obviously I tested it out there with displaying a full load. And now it's time for the main test, seeing as this truck gets used for a very important job when it comes to road construction. Let's see how well it does. I don't have any construction figures that are at the right scale for what I'm doing right now, but that's fine. Plus, there's also the fact that technically, if anything goes wrong, you know, I don't want to put anything inappropriate in case the truck does move if the brakes weren't on and it ends up rolling into the construction workers, because my channel's meant to be appropriate. So let's get started. All right, here goes nothing. So you can see it hit the cushion, but the truck remained in one spot. So let's back it away. So that does my video on the real working rigs attenuator truck or highway maintenance truck. Let me know in the comments what you think down below. Until then, that wraps it up for this video right here. And I'll see you in some more videos that I have coming up. Have a good, safe rest of your day, guys. Bye.